So almost 2 years ago now, the Doctor Who 60th specials were released to the public. I had a one-time viewing experience, decided that I liked them, and then moved on. Just to be clear, I'm yet to watch them again. So I decided to go back and watch them, and then come back here and review them for you lot. On to Wild Blue Yonder. I'm going to give you a little rundown of the episode, and then I'll do my bits afterwards. So we start in Isaac Newton's garden, where we meet this lovely woman. Wonder if we'll see her in the new series. The Doctor Donna crash into a tree and reveal to Mr. Newton that he invented gravity, which causes him to mishear it as mavity. This is so irrelevant to the plot that it's crazy to me. If I'm missing something, let me know in the comments. The TARDIS crashes into a spaceship at the end of the universe, and the Doctor and Donna run out of it. The TARDIS starts growling and apparently needs time to repair, so the pair go for a walk. They spot a little robot down a massive corridor and they go to investigate. Donna says, at least there's mavity on this ship, which is playing on the Newton joke from the start, guys. But they're all brought to shock as it turns out that the HADs weren't disabled, so the TARDIS flies away because it sensed a danger. The Doctor and Donna argue about whose fault it was, but then comfort each other afterwards, which is just another reason why I love these two. It's real. The circuit layout of the spaceship changes and the pair are not sure why. Mr. Tennant steps on a floorboard and a tuk-tuk comes out because it's Doctor Who. They go and speak to the robot who they name Jimbo, and they notice that he takes a small step every now and then. The Doctor then techno-babbles on some screens and finds out that someone opened an airlock door 3 years ago, but there are no signs of life forms at the minute. The Doctor then realises that the pair are on a spaceship at the edge of the universe. The Doctor claims that he's never been this far out, which, by the way, he definitely has. They then hear a noise and run towards it. The layout changes again and Jimbo takes another step forward. The Doctor then licks alien stuff because he's the Doctor and pretends to be poisoned, but then reveals that he was pulling our leg. The Doctor and Donna split up to search in different rooms. The Doctor then re-enters Donna's room, but then we cut to the Donna re-entering the Doctor's room because it turns out that they're doppelgangers and not really them, guys. Their arms are too long. The Doctor attempts to talk with them and David Tennant sees Sabrina Carpenter. The pair run away in their golf buggy and the Not Things are chasing them, but they grow massive. The Doctor realises that the gangers have the same mind as them. This freaks Donna out. The pair go to climb an event, but the layout changes and they get separated. They then meet up again, but aren't sure if they're meeting the real ones or the fake ones. Fake Donna taunts Mr. Tennant about not being from Gallifrey and actually not knowing where he's from. She mentions the flux, which now makes Chibnall's mess canon. Yay! Real Donna is chased by fake Doctor, doing the head through legs move. David Tennant realises that Sabrina Carpenter isn't single anymore, and the Doctor then sprinkles some salt, which made everyone at Who culture think it's way more important than it is. Fake Donna starts counting the salt as it's a superstition. I really don't understand this bit, can someone feel free to comment down below. It's revealed that the bang they keep hearing is the captain of the ship banging on the Mavity field. The captain killed herself to stop the gangers from copying her. She also activated self-destruct before she left. That's what the robot is. You know, when the robot's moving slowly bit by bit and the layout changes. Every time that happens, that's each second counting down over the past 3 years. They all start running down a corridor and Donna starts beefing Donna. The hostile action ends as the self-destruct is about to go off, so the TARDIS reappears and the Doctor takes the wrong Donna, but then goes back after he realises that fake Donna's arms are too long. Fake Donna gets ejected and real Donna hops in. The gangers get blown up. The Doctor moans about sprinkling salt and okay, now I sort of understand the hype. I must have just missed it my first time. And Wilf is waiting for them at the end of the adventure, just like Donna said. Wilf said that people have gone mad and then there's chaos all around them, and roll credits. Right, hello. Me again, here to talk about the episode that we just watched together. I went into this episode with really high hopes because everyone I know who watches Doctor Who says that Wild Blue Yonder is actually the best of the 360th specials, whereas when I first watched the 3, I thought it was my least favourite. So I thought I'd go back, rewatch it, and maybe my mind would be changed and I'd start agreeing with my friends. So I think I went in with higher expectations than was needed. I think the thing that made the episode so good in the first place was that it didn't have high expectations, so then the episode was better than it was. Because personally, I think it was a really good episode, but I really don't think it's the best of the 3. Maybe I'm just super wrong. Maybe I'm really wrong, and maybe I need to watch it again, and then I'll properly start to compute it in my head. I also thought that the Isaac Newton scene at the beginning was really pointless. Don't get me wrong, I love pointless in Doctor... just punched myself. Don't get me wrong, I love pointless in Doctor Who, I really do, but we ended the last episode on like a really big tense moment, and we started this one after the credits on a really tense moment. It felt like this whole Isaac Newton bit was just sort of distracted us from the the tension that was going on. At least that's how I felt, anyway. Anyway, enough of the downsides. Something I really loved was the Doctor and Donna arguing. Something we really don't get a lot between the Doctor and Ruby in season 1, and something we definitely did not get in the Chibnall era. Everyone was just Bezzy mates, and we were expected to believe that they were Bezzy mates, and they always got along, and they were really good friends, even though they were all so bloody boring. Anyway, yeah, it was relatable because we've all done that with our friends. We all argue and say, oh, no, this is your fault that the TARDIS ran away. No, it's your fault the TARDIS ran away. And then we make up and comfort each other afterwards and spoon. We don't do that. I also love how we have so many questions at the start, you know, why does the layout change? What's that banging? Why is the robot moving ever so slightly? Just things like that that were missing in the Chibnall era. This is why I love Russell's writing. He sets up so many things for you to wonder throughout the episode, like, why is this happening? What could be the solution of this? And it gets your brain racking and you just desperately want to know. Like the whole Susan Twist thing in season 1, like we were dying to know who she was. What's she doing? Is she relevant? Is she this? What is she? And whether you think that Empire of Death was a great season finale, like personally I loved it, but whether you think it was good or not, you can't deny that the mysteries kept you watching. And that overarching story. I'm just talking about season 1 now, not Wild Blue Yonder. Wild Blue Yonder, there were so many things set up for us to go, what's this? Why has this happened? The airlock, why is the airlock open? Who are these creatures? What are they trying to do? Why is there salt? Still don't really get why there's salt and why it was a massive thing, but you know, tell me. I liked the humour as well, there was a lot of comedy. I liked when the layout was changing of the spaceship and the Doctor, real Doctor and real Donna are being confronted. Sorry, I'm doing that to you. Real Donna and real Doctor are being confronted by fake Donna and fake Doctor who are here. And then as they're backing off into a wall, the layout changed and they spin round. And then Donna goes, "Oh, well, that's great. We've spun out of the way. That's really good." And then it spins back round. I thought that was really quite funny. And then they're face to face with the enemies again. I thought that, yeah, it was really funny, really clever. I do love that. Comedy in Doctor Who is really important, as well as the fact that it is a TV show, a serious TV show. We do need some jokes here and there, and I did love that. I really did. And at the end, when the explosion goes off and the real Doctor takes the fake Donna, the first time I watched this, I genuinely thought that in the giggle, that was it. Real Donna's dead. We were going to have the fake Donna throughout the whole of the giggle. That didn't happen, and I'm sort of glad it didn't happen. But I mentioned in the last video that I knew Donna wasn't going to die because we'd seen that there were 3 specials, and we'd seen... We knew she was in other episodes. But this time, because it's a Donna doppelganger, in all the scenes we've seen in, it could have not been Donna, it could have been the doppelganger. So I did genuinely get a bit teary when the spaceship was about to blow up, because it could have been real Donna that died. It could have been. That's what I mean. Last time I criticised that, saying, Russell, the emotions weren't there because we know she's going to come back next episode. This time, we didn't know that, and that is what made me... That is what we need. Really clever from the Davies. Really, really clever. Again, the Wilf cameo was... It was great. It was really, really great. He died in summer 2022 when I was on holiday. And when I heard the news, I knew they were filming the 60th specials. And I just thought, I don't think Wilf's going to get a cameo then. If he's dead, like, I doubt they filmed anything just before that. And luckily they did. And luckily it was sort of kept under wraps. And when the episode aired, Russell immediately made a post saying that it was so great to have Bernard Cribbins back on the set. And sadly, this is the only bit of footage we could get with him. And I did think when I watched that, I was like, oh, I wish he didn't tell us that. But now looking back, I'm really glad he did tell us. Because the last thing we want is to expect him in the giggle. And then when we get to the giggle, realise that he's not in there. And we just had that scene. And now looking back, I can respect why Russell did that. And I think it was the right thing to do. But yeah, because he died, I thought that, you know, a cameo from him in the 60th special was impossible, but let's just say my eyes got a bit moist. Alright, let's just say that. So yeah, there you go. Wild Blue Yonder. I tell you what, as much as I have just said I don't think it was as good as the Star Beast, I've changed my mind completely. For me sitting down and talking to you lot now, I've realised that I did prefer this episode to the Star Beast. The Star Beast had a lot more going on because it had way more to live up to. You know, how is Donna's memories going to come back? Who's all these characters? And how are they returning? And all this blah blah blah. This was just a fun Doctor Who episode. So I would rate this higher. I would rate this a 4.4 out of 5. Okay, that's very high. A 4.4 out of 5 for me, Wild Blue Yonder. So, there you go. I've worked very hard on this series so far, so if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like and subscribe with the notification bell on. Part 3 will be up very, very shortly. I'd like to say tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure because, you know, I've got life and all that. But hopefully, part 3 will be with you very, very soon. and I'll release them all in one video at the end as well, so if you want to just wait and binge, I mean, you've watched this now, so there's no point, but if you want to watch it again, then feel free to do that. But yeah, subscribe with the notification bell on, and on to the giggle.